Very good afternoon to all participants and dignitaries. Today is the day five of the ongoing FDP, and today is also the last day. We already had 4 days, two sessions each day. The second day, we have three great sessions. Today, also, two sessions are in line, and the host for today is Dr. Rita Rani. Dr. Rita Rani is the associate professor at the Dolapram College of uh, Dalpram College in the University of Delhi. She has been a very active member of MI Association and CMAOI Association. She was also the one of the resource person in this FDP. I now request Dr. Rita Rani to please take over and proceed the session.
Thank you very much, sir. So
Thank
let's
you.
start. Good afternoon,
Yes.
everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome all the distinguished guests, respected faculty members, participants, and dear students to today's session. I hope everyone is doing well and is looking forward to an insightful and engaging learning experience. Today's session promises to be highly enriching as we have with us our eminent resource person who will share their expertise and valuable insight on today's theme. Before we begin, I request everyone to uh, kindly keep your mobiles on silent mode and actively participate throughout the session. Your questions and interactions will make the discussion even more meaningful, but we'll take them later. So, uh, let me welcome our first resource person, Dr. Bhavna C. Dondial, for the first session today. Dr. Bhavna C. Dondial is currently serving as an assistant professor at the School of Law, IILM University, Greater Noida, where she also serves as coordinator for internship and placement and coordinator for Center for Intellectual Property Rights. She has done her BA LLB honors from Guru Gobind Singh University, Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University, Delhi. She is a silver medalist in IILM in Human Rights and Amity University, Noida, and she holds PhD in law from Vanasali Vidyapeeth, Jaipur. With nearly a decade of teaching experience across institutions including K.R. Mangalam University, Modern College of Law, Trinity Institute of Innovations in Professional Studies, Dr. Dondial combines strong academic grounding with practical legal experience gained through her work as legal counsel and lawyer with the Delhi Municipal Corporation. She is a productive researcher and author with over 30 publications spanning Scopus Index, national and international journals, along with book chapters, edited volume. Her writing is focused on women and law, family law, judicial process, and AI and democracy. She has presented papers at international conferences across India, Singapore, Sri Lanka, and Sweden, and serves on the editorial boards of several law journals. Her achievements include the Bharat Excellent Award 2022 and the Young Researcher Award 2021 from the Institute of Scholars. She is also a published poet and creative writer. We are indeed fortunate to have such an accomplished expert with us today. So, without taking much of the valuable time, I warmly invite Dr. Bhavna C. Dondial to deliver today's first session. Ma'am, the virtual stage is all yours. You can start.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. It was a wonderful introduction. Thank you so much, ma'am. I'll take the dice from here. I am going to start sharing my screen. Okay. Before I share my screen, I would like to give a simultaneous task to my students if they can do it. And it will be a small task, but it will help you. I will give you three sources. And in the chat box, you have to do one thing. You have to tell whatever app you are using to make a research paper for yourself. Okay. Or you can also try with an abstract. So these are the resources. Whatever you want, you can try. And with those resources, you can put together whatever you want to create. So there are three links. You can go ahead and you can make an AI generated paper from that. After making the AI generated paper, what you have to actually do is, I'll tell that later. Okay. So these are the links that you can go through. You can go through. These are the links on climate change and human rights. So you can make a paper. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to begin with the session. I hope you enjoy the session and keep on trying the task I have assigned to you. All right. So coming to my first particular slide, let me be open. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to day 5 of the faculty development. Over the last few days, you must have learned how to actually use AI and large language models across the research writing process, literature search, draft, editing books, proposal, MS Word automation. Today's session is a bit different. It's not about a new tool, it's about the rules of the road for everything you've just learned to do. By the end of this hour, you will know exactly what to disclose, what to avoid, and what to hand to a co author who asks, wait, are we allowed to even use this AI? Well, see, the best part throughout top to bottom day research, I would say that you have to admit that you have used AI, and that is the best ethic advice I could give you. See, let's start with two quick questions. Just raise your hand. No need to explain. I want to know whoever has used ChatGPT, Claude, or a similar AI tool while writing a research paper this year. How many of you have used it? Because I have used it. Okay. Anybody else? How many of you have used it? Anybody
Yes, I'm
else?
using. Yes, I'm using it.
How many of you have used it? Okay, you have used it. Nilosha, thank you. Nilosha answered. Alina answered. I believe most of you have used it then. Okay, how many of you have actually read your target journal's policy on AI use? Not assumed it, you have actually read it. You suppose you are targeting a paper, and based on targeting that paper, you have checked the guidelines on AI usage in that paper. How many of you have done it? Because you need to do it. It is very important. You need to understand this particular thing. This is not just the particular mechanism that you have to go through the protocol and you have to start using the AI and the research work is done. No, that is not going to make you a scholar. You have to be very compliant in doing that. See, the gap between these two questions, that's exactly what we are going to discuss in the session today. Almost everyone here is already using AI to help with research writing. No one has read the actual rules that govern the use of AI. I'm being very honest, it's a brutal truth. Here's why that gap matters. See, you will always be fluent with everything, but one retracted paper can be a very big blot on your entire career. Every journal now runs an AI text detector and asks the authors to familiarly declare the use of AI at submission. And increasingly, an undeclared AI use isn't treated as a minor technical oversight, it is treated as a research integrity issue in the same category like fabrication or plagiarism, perhaps. See, let's go to the next slide. Okay. I'm starting. We have discussed this question. We are talking about four risk zone today. I'll be very quick. To make this manageable here, let's map it in that. And let's discuss the four distinct risk zone that we do when we meet AI. See, if you want to declare AI into academic publishing, you have to be very honest. Now, how do you make an error while doing that? You have to keep AI and your research both separate. You have to be very honest with it because the rules are different for each of the steps. The first thing you do is you make your paper, you make your research paper. Now, how do you do it? You originate the content. If suppose the topic that I have given to you right now is climate change and human rights, what will you do it? You will originate the content. Now, how will you do it? You will make a prompt to Claude, ChatGPT, PaperPal, or any other AI tool that is available to you. And what it will do, it will substantively write your paper for you. Now, did you use the AI? Yes. Did you disclose it? Is another story. The second thing, now AI had generated what you prompted to it. That is a plagiarism, that is a fabrication. Coming to this part, now AI only reproduced someone's idea or words on climate change and human rights, because that's literally what it was trained to do. The AI was trained to make your work easy. So it did that whatever you commanded it to do through your prompt. The next part is copyright and IP. The idea AI generated belongs to somebody else. Now it is yours, but you need to declare it. How? Copyright and IP both are advanced. Copyright and IP is copyright and intellectual property, because this is an idea which was generated by an ex person from somebody else country, and now the AI has only assisted you in generating that idea or text. Am I right or am I wrong? Now, how could you use AI and then you ingest the copyright material and you say that your research is yours? Can you say that research is yours? Just answer me this question. Everybody come out of your mute boxes. Please answer or raise your hands. Can you declare that this paper is yours? You have
No, ma'am.
generated that paper. You fabricated it. That is plagiarism foolproof. How can you declare it? It is yours. It is not possible. So here's the key insight. There are separate problems, and you can have a paper that's copyright clean and properly disclosed, but still has a plagiarism problem because a paraphrase sits to close to a source. Now I'll tell you one thing. I'll next in the next coming slides I'll give you certain references. Let me be very honest to you. AI may give you the entire research paper, but you cannot rely on it. The AI itself says that you don't rely on it. I may not be authenticate. Why? Because the four buckets are separate. The four buckets, the four knocks that I explained to you right now, you'll be able to reason through any new AI tool or situation in the future. You have to understand this. Now, there are types of plagiarisms also that the journals rectify. They understand that these are the kind of plagiarism assets that the particular researcher has used to make or fabricate its paper. How? The verbatim. Simple, it's very simple. Verbatim means the direct copying, which is rare with AI, but when there are lazy prompts like you say summarize this article, summarize these resources. So what the particular prompt will do? It will summarize whatever you have asked it to do. The second is the mosaic patchwork. हम कहते हैं ना कि काट के कहीं से पेस्ट करके चिपका दिया. So AI only stitches the paraphrase fragments from multiple sources into new looking text. I gave you three links and I told you to make an abstract or research paper from this. Now what AI will do, you will come to later part of it. It will shock you up also. The idea plagiarism. AI reproduces an argument framework with attribution, self plagiarism. Idea plagiarism is one of the most missed one. Miss AI reproduces somebody's argument or analytical framework, not their words, but because it learned that structure during the training process. No copied words at all, but the intellectual contribution, the idea of that author from X author was copied and it was put in your paper. Okay, now self plagiarism. That is the art. Reusing AI generated boilerplates means you are following into the blueprints, you're just editing the words and you are changing the methodology across multiple of your own papers, and without disclosing your recycling text. You are doing it again and again. So these are the kind of tools. If you go to Rubric, if you open your paper, Rubric is associated tool for research writing in Springer. So Rubric is very clever. It's a very clever app, and the Research Square app, if you put your paper in Rubric and you put in for testing or scrutiny, it will immediately tell you the result. And it will tell you from where did you copy, how did you copy, word to word analysis, whatever you did, it will point that out. So this is the T. See, the question is, if an AI paraphrases a paragraph so well that no plagiarism checker flags it, but the idea structure is identical to a specific course, is that plagiarism? Copying of the idea, is that plagiarism or not?
No.
Can you answer? Is copying of the idea plagiarism? According to me, it is.
No.
According to me, it is. It's a total copy. It's a total copy. Because most institutional definition, you can go to Springer and you can also download an application known as Rubric. You can take a subscription of Rubric also. It can identify that you have copied this particular paragraph or you have paraphrased it. Okay, most institutional, I just answered your question, Alina. Most institutional definitions don't require word for word overlap, but idea plagiarism counts. They find it out very quickly. That is easy for them. Now, coming to another slide. Okay. Now, detection and prevention. See, what do you actually do about this? There are three habits of writing these down. One, you always run AI assisted drafts through your institutional plagiarism checker. The best method to be out of this picture is to let your institution knowledge source center check your paper. Okay, the very important thing, they already have an application of Turnitin or Drillbit or I Authenticate or any such application where they can run through a test and they can find out how exactly similar is your paper. Now, one more thing. Many institutions not just ask plagiarism check, they ask the AI similarity index also so that they can check it. So you always run this particular check through your institutional site. And yes, even though it won't catch everything, but it's still your first line of defense against verbatim keys. They will understand if it is verbatimly accessed or copied or something like that. So the second point here is you treat any AI generated literature summary as a first draft only. See, what is the step? You give a prompt. You don't give an exact prompt of make a research paper for you. You ask the particular AI to give you a literature review. LLM students have a very bad habit, I'll be very honest. What they do is, if there is a research paper credit based course for them, like we have in our university, so what they do is they make a prompt that this is a particular topic. Yes, Nilosha, very much correct. Research ethics and plagiarism is a very important issue. So, the problem here is that for a research paper to make, they give a prompt. When they give a prompt, the particular AI is duty bound to serve the master, and that is why it gives a full paper format, full paper given to them. Now there is no formatting anything. These students submit the paper haywire here and how whatever it was made. The problem with this paper is that this paper is basically AI generated. So when the paper is actually AI generated, it is very easy to be caught by the eye. But is the paper idea generated also? Has it the copied the idea also? That is also a scrutiny check. So what happens is that most of the time when we run a check through the university resource center, entire paper is AI fabricated. So that is why they never get marks for this. Apply the three source rule here. If AI produces them, I'm coming to the third point. If AI produces a claim or phrase, trace it back to where it likely came from. If you genuinely cannot verify where a claim originated, don't use it. Full stop. Let me be very honest, AI fabricates a claim. It fabricates a line also. You never know from which particular context has that particular line being taken. So be very careful. I'll be honest here. There was a particular research paper a student was told to submit. It was regarding the 16-year-old amendment regarding a rape case. We are from law background, so that is what a research particular aspect of research that we tell the students. So can the 16 year of age be minimized or can it turn to 12 now? Because 18 and then the 16 and now 12 is the age that is going to be amended in the coming future for rape. Now, the literature that was already available in the particular directory of AI, the particular student generated a particular research paper suggesting that yes, 12-year can be the age. However, the particular AI could not detect a news report that was circulated few days back regarding the fact that the government is thinking about it and there was a huge report discussion about it. So the particular AI could not track that particular report and that is why it gave a very fake research paper. So the student was not allotted a marks about it. So just I'm just trying to tell you here is that you have to be very careful when you fabricate anything. Think of AI in this context. Take a literature review. First, you take a literature review of the topic you want to choose, and then you ask the AI to make a particular structure of your paper, and that is the right way to do it. If you give it the right prompt, it will save you from worst consequences and retractions also. So, think of AI in this context, a very well researched assistant who occasionally makes things up with total confidence, useful for a first pass, dangerous if you trust blindly AI. If you trust AI blindly, you are going to fail. So, I'll go to the next slide. Can AI be listed as an author? The work is yours. You gave the prompt. Now you tell me, can AI be listed as an author? Tell me, can AI be listed as an author?
No,
Can you do
ma'am.
that? No? Why can't you do that? You told the AI it was under your command. Now it is going to make a good paper for you. How can you fail in doing that? AI can be a reliable source also. Why are you saying no? You asked the machine to make a prompt for you. Now you're saying no. How is that possible, Ramakrishnan? Why did you say no? Why, Jigna, you said no? Why? It's a tool. Yes, it's a tool. See, that is the cleverness. See, let's shift to a risk zone. Three, copyright and authorship. Here's the single most citable fact in this entire session. Can AI be listed as an author on your paper? The simple answer is no. You don't want AI to be the author for you because that is your paper. You want to take the credit. Not Nature, not Elsevier, not Springer, not ICMGB, not any other journal. None of the major publishers or funders allow this, and they are all explicit about it. I'll be very honest. Recently, there was a particular call for papers from Oxford University, and the Oxford had given me a particular portal or link of submission. They did not invite the abstract submissions via email, first of all. Secondly, they gave us a link, and in that link, we had to submit a research abstract. I submitted the particular abstract, and in the meanwhile, it asked me through a prompt to declare if you have used or have you taken assistance of AI in any manner. Without clicking on the prompt, I could not go through the next step. If I have not used it, I had to leave it blank, but if in case I have used it, I had to declare it. Having not declared could have retracted my abstract and could have served me a bad consequence, because blacklisted from an Oxford publication could be a big blot on your career. So that was the reason. That is why AI declaration is very much important in today's time, and every journal is asking the particular author to declare if you have used AI. Why? Because see, authorship implies accountability. You will be accountable for whatever idea you have generated. An author has to take responsibility for the accuracy and the integrity of the work. Simple. It has to agree in writing to being listed. You will be listed, you will be cited, you will be quoted. Perhaps you will be generated also, and you will be counted also, and it has to be someone who can be held liable. AI is not a human, it's a machine, it's a tool. You cannot make it liable. So if something turns out to be wrong, and AI tool cannot have done wrong things, it's a human error. So what do you instead do is disclose the AI contribution in your method section. That is the proper part of research ethics. Okay, and so you declare it, acknowledge it, you name the tool, you use AI, what kind of AI, Claude, GPT, whatever you have used it, you have to declare it, and what you used it for, what was your criteria, how extensively have you used it, and that's the correct home for AI's role, not the author byline. So that is the reason I'm connecting with you here on this. So next slide will go, who owns the AI generated content? See, if AI is not the author, who actually owns the AI generated text? This is genuinely an unsettled law in most of the country. We don't know. Okay. But here's the working consensus laid out as a three-step process. The first one, pure AI output, no human creative input. Under current interpretations in the US, UK, and India, this generally cannot be copyrighted anywhere. Copyright requires human authorship. When you have made a content, you have made something out of using AI. The work generated by AI is already a flagged content. So how can you copyright it? Simple. Once you substantially edit, arrange, or build on that output, your contribution, the UN part, is copyrightable. But good news is that your genuine editorial and intellectual work on top of an AI draft is protected and it's yours. If you have done something, you have taken assistant of AI, but the most of the part of the particular abstract paper or your research publication part is yours, is genuine, you can protect it. Otherwise, the AI generated work cannot be protected because it doesn't belong to you. Step three, this is the biggest catch, and most people miss this particular aspect. Even after you have made an AI draft genuinely yours through editing, if the text closely resembles the material the AI was trained to use, you can still infringe the original source's copyright aspect. So that is where you might get caught. That is why it is important that mere paraphrasing will not do anything. You have to be very careful. Ownership and infringement are two different questions. You can own your edited version and still be infringing on someone else's copyright on the same time, at the same time. Moving on to the next slide. The training data respect. See, AI is a package tool. It came with that particular thing. It was told to do that. It was tasked to perform that. Okay. Now, where does this infringement risk actually come from? Some models were trained on copyright material, books, journals, articles, paywalled content without explicit licensing. This is hypothetical. It's the subject of major active lawsuits happening right now globally. A live current risk right now. Practical implication is that AI output can unintentionally closely resemble a copyrighted passage it was trained on, even with zero bad intent from you. How many of you check back the citations AI produces? How many of you do that? How many of you do that? I don't think so. None of you must have checked the citations AI must have produced. No, I don't think so. You blindly relied on that particular aspect, I believe. And that is why you failed there. Have you checked? Did any one of you ever checked? Even AI can fabricate a citation. It can do that. And it can go on to any extent. And if you recheck it, you'll be caught. I'll give you an example. Tell
Yes,
me that
ma'am.
have
Most
you
of the
prepared
time
the
I
particular
checked it.
abstract I told you? Have you done that?
Yes, ma'am.
If you
Definitely I have
have
checked it.
prepared the
So
particular
most of
abstract,
the
now
time,
here is the second thing. You ask the particular AI, was this particular abstract or research paper AI generated? And just read what it will answer you back. The same page, the same prompt where you have made your abstract, you ask the particular AI to tell if that particular research paper is AI generated and check what it answers. Check it. Okay. Moving on to the other aspect of it, I was on. Coming to the next slide. See, that's the beauty of it. Once a human, always a human. A human cannot be replaced. And that is the best part of being a human. Now, I'm talking about publishers. So, publishers are something that you have to also understand. If you have generated something which is through AI is not going to disclose anything to you. And that is why you will be caught. The core timetable says that now let's get very concrete about these journals. What do the actual publishers say right now in 2026? If you go to the website of Elsevier, Sage, or any other particular journal, I'll go through this right quickly row by row. Cope says AI cannot be an author, and authors are fully responsible for AI assisted content, including its accuracy, originality. Elsevier, on the other hand, says you are using AI for improving readability and language, no issues, but you disclose it. You have to mandatorily disclose it. ICMG says that AI generated text, images, or data cannot be credited as an author and disclosure is required. One more thing, I'll be honest. I had submitted a paper for a particular journal from Spinger. It was crime, law, and social change. Now, when I made submissions for that particular journal, the particular journal asked me to testify if I have used the images. I uploaded the images, but when I uploaded the images, it asked me a question: Is the image AI generated? The particular research papers was regarding menstrual activism. So the image was generated via AI. I generated the image via ChatGPT. I had to make a disclosure of it. So you cannot escape the particular point that you are actually on it. Okay. So this is one what I want to mainly focus on. The disclosure part here is that during the preparation of this work, you have to declare. That is what the particular journal is asking you. And the author, you have to declare as an author. This is the kind of sentence that they usually ask to declare. And this is the same sentence that I was asked to upload during my research paper submission in Oxford. That if you have used AI, after using the tool, I have to review it and edited the content as well as needed and take full responsibility for the content of the publication. So this is the kind of sentence or declaration that they write before submission. If you have used the AI, you have to declare. See, I just want to be very clear with you. Human being a human, AI being an AI, it is just a tool. And you have to understand that only through AI you can improve the language clarity. You can only understand the literature review. It can make your task easy. But human cannot be replaced by AI. Your intellect cannot be replaced by an AI. And that is the kind of important aspect of this particular discussion today is also. Now let's move on to the other task. This is a brainstorming task. You can see the green light, yellow light, and red framework I'm talking about. What happens is that if you use the AI for grammar, spelling, language polishing, that is okay. Not a problem, it is allowed. So the rule here is to walk away with treat AI output exactly like a student's first draft. Assume it may unconsciously mirror a source and check accordingly. If your grammar, spelling, language polishing, brainstorming, research question outline, these are the particular green zones where you can use the AI. But if you are using the AI for unethical purpose, you will be caught. The yellow part is AI drafted literature, review paragraphs. AI suggests you have to declare this. The yellow part says you have to declare it. Okay. You have to declare it that you have used anything which is AI generated. The red part says you cannot do these activities. All right. Coming to the next aspect of it. See, the last particular thing, last segment of it, none of this is about avoiding AI. It is about using it the way you would use a very well read but occasionally unreliable research assistant, useful for a first draft, dangerously trusted blindly, if trusted blindly, and always your responsibility to check. See, first and foremost thing, please understand, even if you are using AI, you cannot escape from it. Okay, you cannot escape from it because you have to declare it. AI can only give you what you ask for it, whatever prompt you make for it. But if you have used it, you have to declare it. You cannot trust it blindly because you will be caught. And I told you about retraction. There are high rates of retraction. This is where your particular paper will get caught and you will be in great trouble. Now, since I have completed my slide, I would like to go to the particular aspect where we were already. Have you all made the abstract I told you?
Hello?
Have
Hello,
you all
Mohammed?
made the abstract I told you to make?
Hello, Mohammed. Am I audible, Anna? Mohammed? Actually,
Have you all made the
whatever
abstract I
the
told you
things
to
is
make?
implemented in this project takes how much cost and time to implement?
Excuse me, Jagadesh ji, kindly mute yourself.
Mohammed, what the time required to implement this work?
Hello.
1 week. 1 week. And what is the feasibility of your product model?
Ma'am, may I speak?
Yes, yes,
What the
Okay.
question?
yes,
So,
ma'am. Please
uh,
continue.
okay. I had told you to make an abstract. Can we get back to it? Can you please tell me what was the mistake? What was the thing that your AI told you now? What did you declare?
Sir, hello, Mama,
What
Mohammed.
did the
Is it
AI
feasible?
declare to you? Anybody? Yes, Swati, can you answer? If you want to answer.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Thank you.
Somebody has asked, when faculty feed their unique lecture notes, case studies, and unpublished research questions into commercial AI tools to generate quizzes or slides, are we inadvertently signing away our intellectual property to big tech LLM repositories? See, the faculty members use their AI application only for creating lecture notes because there are vast length and breadth of homework that they need to, case studies they need to prepare. Unpublished research questions into commercial quizzes or slides. See, they are not signing away intellectual property to big LLM repositories. See, I will not say this. They are only making a use of AI for a generative purposes. It's not like that. So they are only using it, Pradipti. They are only using it. And like you will also be able to use it. You will also be able to use the particular prompt or generate AI related particular aspects of questions. Whatever you want to do through AI. See, every human is using AI. It's not that nobody is using AI. Everyone is using. I'll tell you, most of the time I use AI to ask AI to what places can I go during the weekend, and it gives me a list of places. Let me tell you one thing also, three of or four of these places are sometimes false also. So you need to relocate that particular aspect of it. Next question is, how if an AI model is used to optimize research graphics, diagrams, or summarize complex pathways for a review paper, who holds the copyright? Can publishers legally reject? Yes, they can. Yes, if you declare that you have used AI, it will not reject your paper. But if you will not declare, you will be caught. Okay. So Pradipti, if you are using AI, you have to declare it. I will once again tell you, let's go back to the question I told you. I told you to use the resources, use the three links, and to create an abstract. How many of you have created an abstract? Can any of you paste that particular abstract here in the chat box? I will be able to see. And after you have created that particular abstract, please ask the particular AI to answer if that a abstract is AI generated, and check what it answers. Because if you can't do, I'll tell you what it answers. Have you done that? Okay. Miss Anju has wrote it. See, if every time I'll keep on just talking to you, it will get boring. Let's just talk and it will be easy. Climate change, yes, this is AI generated. Now do one thing. Dr. Anju, I would request you to please ask your AI app to tell is the paper AI generated and check what it answers.
Okay, ma'am, I'm doing.
Okay. Can I read, because I have also prepared, and you can also read yours if you want. You can read. Miss Dr. Anju, can you read it?
Just a minute, ma'am. I'm just asking AI.
Please, everyone, whoever has done the work, if you have generated the particular research paper or abstract using the particular links, you kindly ask the AI one question, is the paper AI generated, and check what it answers. You will be surprised, but AI is AI, it will be honest.
Yes, ma'am. It is replying that yes, the abstract and the entire text is AI generated. It is not copied from a single source. I synthesized it from 54 papers I retrieved from consensus, paraphrasing, and structuring the findings into the original prose.
Told you, I told you. See, this is the problem with AI. AI knows it is wrong. Okay, there's a question by Pradipti once again. As PhD scholars or postgraduate drafting the thesis, where is the ethical boundary for using LLMs? Is it acceptable to see? This goes for LLM also, Pradipti. It is not just for PhD scholars that you have to declare AI. You have to be honest with your true self also. Every university gives you a particular leverage of 10% similarity only, not more than that. And for PhD scholars, I'll be very honest, if you want a good degree, avoid using AI to maximum of its extent. I'll tell you what happened is, when I was submitting my PhD, my guide told me that you can use ChatGPT and you can submit your PhD thesis after making references from ChatGPT. But the problem with ChatGPT is she was very honest that even during plagiarism check, your entire thesis might get debarred from it. So the only solution is you use your PhD thesis structuring from AI. You give a prompt that this is the particular thesis, you structure it. See what simple aspect of it, that what mistake we do is we simply tell the AI to generate to make, nobody wants to do hard work, nobody wants to keep on reading, like nobody wants to go to library. I have not seen people going to library these days. They avoid going to library. They will sit on their laptop. They will do the entire research work on AI. And that is where you drain yourself, your energy, you become a corporate con and you do not get the knowledge you want. So to get that knowledge, you need to understand how to use the AI precisely and how well framed you can use it. So the best aspect is, even for every researcher, I would say, if you want to use the AI well, you use the prompt to generate a structure, to generate a literature review. You summarize it, you collect your points, whatever you take, and then you draft your particular aspect. One more practice people have started using is, like just I said, that if you ask the particular AI prompt, if the particular content is AI generated, like Dr. Anju answered, yes, I have synthesized and paraphrased their content. This is what the particular AI tool will answer. So it has been honest because this is what they need to declare and this is what the journals want you to declare as well. If your institutions require disclosure of AI usage, and many now do, you should say a portion of the drafting was AI assisted, and this is what the session is about today. You have to declare if you have used AI. The ethics of AI in publishing requires that you use AI and you declare it on face of it. If you don't declare it, you will be caught. The citations also I told you are dramatically incorrect. So that is why the best way is simple, step by step. If you go, the answer is you structure. You take the structure, you take a paper structure, you make a paper structure, and you use the AI for a judicious purpose. You don't just blindly use it. આજકાલ, the trend is very simple. In these days, what we do is we tell the particular AI to generate an abstract. Then we take that particular abstract, we take a particular quill bolt, and after using the quill bolt, we particularly do one thing, that we often paraphrase it. I'll share the screen once again. I'm going to show you a paper, and you have to identify if the particular references are totally true or not AI generated. Now I'm pasting the particular references here. Please check. How many of your references can you cite they are original and how many of the references are fake? They are AI generated. This is from a particular research paper that I was working on, and I'll share the research paper. It was on reproduction. So this is the problem with AI. AI will be honest to the particular extent you want it, but after that, you have to understand that it will be only limited to the kind of purpose you want it to be. This is my research paper that I have recently generated, recently made. Okay, this is my research paper. Okay, now what am I doing is I am using the references from Mendeley. Okay, I think in the next session you will learn about Mendeley also. I have sent some references in the chat box. Kindly check the particular references if they are AI generated. Okay. So I use Mendeley, and through Mendeley, I check my citations. This is the job that I do. So even if I am, this is an AI generated research paper, but I have not copied it. blindly. I am trying to reframe it ahead. So what I am trying to do is that I am trying to understand if this is for your own purpose only, to make you understand that this is a paper, this is a research paper on reproductive rights at the intersection of environmental justice. This particular title was also given by AI. No doubt you can also use that mechanism. You can ask your particular AI to create a link. You check out a link where you want to address the call for papers, and you put that particular link in your Claude. And after putting that particular link, you ask it to guide you on what topic you can frame your research with. This is how I am using AI. This is how I am using AI. And I believe this is the most judicious way to use AI rather than blindly copying or blindly using it for some other purpose. This is the best use you can put it to understand the fact that you can use the AI in this very frame as you want. Okay. So I told AI, I gave it a link of a research paper, call for papers, and I told it to guide me what particular topic should I do for my paper. This is the topic it gave. It generated a particular set of abstract. I have framed this abstract on my own now. I modified it. I only took a particular idea or concept to understand what particular thing that my abstract is going to address. And after that, I had modified this abstract. It recommended me the keywords also. I took the keywords from the AI only. Now, coming to the main problem. See, the body of this research paper was AI generated. Now, since I have modified this paper, I had a huge problem. The problem was of this citation. So I have given you the chat box. There are certain citations. If you can see and if you can find, you will be able to understand that there were certain uh, citations which are AI generated and they are not original. Are you able to find them, anybody? Is anybody able to find them? Yes, it will be caught, Aisha. Yes, you are right. If the text has been paraphrased using a paraphraser, then it will be caught by Turnitin AI checker. It will be easy. It will highlight it that yes, this particular term has been paraphrased. It will be easy to understand also that this has been paraphrased. I'll be very honest.
Is there any tool for to check if it is AI generated for reference and footnotes now?
You can do one thing. If you have Quillbolt, you can check it on Quillbolt. For that also you need subscription. Also, you can ask your own AI from where you have generated the particular data or the abstract to identify what particular paraphrase phases are paraphrased. So you can do one. One more thing that I do to answer your question, Sam.
Yes, ma'am.
See, if there is a word comparative, okay, suppose I'm taking an example. This is a normal practice that people do is that they find a synonym and they rephrase it. So this is one of the methods that has been generated. I learned it from somewhere and it was said that this is the easy way to understand that you have to escape your plagiarism issue.
Yeah.
So what happens is Quillbolt is there, you paraphrase it, like you open Quillbolt. I have Quillbolt here. See, I don't use it more often. I use Rubric. So Quillbolt is there. Now when Quillbolt is there, okay, Aisha, I am answering your question only. If Quillbolt is there, the best thing what people generally do is, I'll tell you. If there is this word, mechanism, okay, Singroli, the word you cannot replace it. If there is this word mechanism, you will find a synonym and you will replace it. That is how you do, Sam. Sam, you got it?
Yes, ma'am. That I got it. I actually use. I also use Grammarly. I do that.
I will not say Grammarly is bad. Grammarly is very good, but many of the researchers only use Quillbolt.
Quillbot. Yeah,
Quillbolt
yeah.
actually makes your task easy. How? I'll tell you. I have this particular habit of using Quillbolt most of the time. So if there is this paragraph, I'm highlighting. Everybody is able to see?
Yeah.
Okay. I am using paraphrase selection here. See what did it do?
Yeah,
It
this I got it.
just generated an entire paragraph for me, and it made my task easy. But again, if they run a plagiarism check or they run a paraphrasing check, it will be caught. So for that, I will have to change some words here. Okay? If I insert it, it will again put this particular paragraph here. So the entire concept is changed.
Okay.
Okay.
This I got it. The initial one which I asked you was you had shared a references docket, no, yeah, references and citations you had placed
Yes,
it. So you
yes.
had told there are few things which are AI generated, which is like it fabricates. So is there any way to cross refer AI tool that these references are fake, or we need to do it manually only? That's what I wanted
No,
to
you
ask.
need to do it manually. That is
Manually
why
only.
Mendeley, just coming to it, I'll ask. Quillboard has humanizer. Humanizer will not solve your problem. I'll tell you, Aisha.
Yeah.
Human is human. Humanizer will not solve your problem. Sam, this is also one of the problem. I think many of you are listening. You think that you making humanized and give it will make you safe from publication ethical issues. No, no.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. It doesn't solve. Yeah.
It doesn't solve all your problems. It will make it more difficult for you. There was a particular recent case of a Delhi University faculty whose paper was retracted because it was AI generated and she humanized it. Now, retraction is a blot on the particular career of an academician also. So that is where you have to stop yourself. The major IITians in this research industries are very able to track the literature review also. There is a full graph of literature review that you can generate. There is also a tool. Sometimes we get time, we'll do that also. There is a full synchronization of events that taken place, and that it will take you to the countries from where and which authors you generated that paper from. So that is also one of the aspect of it.
What is the tool name, ma'am? I
uh,
think we have seen somewhere
that
online.
I think we'll have to go for some other session, Sam. I will not disclose
Understood, ma'am. No
everything
problem.
today. Okay.
If you remember in the top of your head, if you could just let the tool know, I'll just see what it is. Thank
I'll
you.
share it, whatever guidance I have it, I'll share it. Don't worry. It is available online only. So
Thank you,
yes,
ma'am.
Connect Paper AI, that is also do good. Lakshmi, that is also a tool. So just now Lakshmi answered here. So Quillboard has humanizer definitely, but it is not going to solve your problem. I'm answering you once again to be honest. That is the reason I quickly summarized all my slides and answered to your questions, because the major problems students do it. You generate a particular paper, you humanize it. Humanizing is not going to put your brain into that paper. It is only going to change the language like a normal human would do, because a normal human being is not as fluent as an AI. AI only takes data from here and there, XYZ sources, and that is Connect Paper only can understand. I just mentioned that Connect Paper app is there. Now, Connect Paper app will only make you understand that these are the particular edges and resources from where you have collected your literature review. Now, that is what is required in the PhD exam also. When you go to a PhD viva, you will be answered, you will be questioned, you will be questioned that from where did you take all these particular data, and what is the history of your research paper, what symmetry of papers did you cover in your research, and how far were you judicious in using them. What idea did you took? Suppose X author said that India is a diversified country. One author said that no, India is not a diversified country. It is much more that it has major population of Hindu only. One paper says that no, it has major population of Hindu, but it's still diversified. So three other versions, 3 other years, 3 other countries. So all these things will be considered in one particular aspect of it, and that is why you need AI to make everything understood. You need to understand things very clearly. Humanization is why paper, no, this is not the only reason why your paper gets retracted. Your paper gets retracted if you do not disclose that you have used AI, Lakshmi. If you will not disclose AI, you will be caught. See, I will be very honest, even Springer, even any other particular website you go to Elsevier, you go to any particular tool, they will ask you to declare it. I'm a reviewer to a paper where they ask me to find out if the particular paper is AI generated. I have to scrutinize it face by face and to understand that yes, this particular paper was AI generated. So there are many multiple layers. There are apps like Rubric which make it very easy for you. They will rectify your paper full. Like if I use Rubric here, if I use Rubric here, Rubric is here. Rubric will identify the grammatical errors in my paper also. Rubric is very good. I'll tell you, it will make you a very good researcher. It will make you a very good researcher. The only problem is that you have to check for subscriptions. So I have opened Rubric now, and see, Rubric is going to do my task easy. If I tell it to check the particular high edits or moderate edits, you can do whatever you want, American English, British English, and you can check the errors in this paper. Now it will generate the corrections for me, and it will identify the corrections. The big aspect of and the big boon point of Rubric is that it gives you ample of corrections to make and revise your paper. Acha, there is an Islamic scholars law general on global affairs, ILGA we say, Islamic International Lawyers General Scholars paper. So the best part is that they give you a revised version through Rubric. Every time, I think I have how many? 8 versions and 8 revisions of my paper I was given. And they were doing the entire revisions through Rubric. So that is how Rubric tracks down everything. It will make your task easy. There are many other applications that are available through many other AI tools also that you can use. So that is how you can generate a good paper for yourself. Now I asked you a question. You find out please which of the citations is fake. Were you able to find out anyone of you?
Sir, sir. Okay.
Yes. See, I got it. Anju gave me an answer. Anju has identified this. Yes, Anju, this is a fake citation. Yes, Anju, it is a fake citation. You were right. There is another reference number 8 is a fake citation here. I'll share this one with you. Reference number 8 is a fake citation. This is here. This. Reference number 8 is a fake citation.
Okay, sir.
And
Charger discount.
there are many other citations which are fake, but reference number 8 purposefully, if you can check it out on the face of it, because it's on top, it is a fake citation. So you will be caught. Also, one more thing, you have to declare all your resources also from wherever you took the citations. You know why citations are important? Can anybody of you answer? We have only 2 minutes left. Why citations are important? Can anybody of you answer? Can anyone do that? Why citations are important? Anyone can answer if you want. Rubric is not free tool, Sundar. It is not free and you have to purchase it in order to give credits. Yes, in order to give credits, because also if your citations are authentic, that particular author will be regarded. The particular journal or the particular research work of that particular author will be regarded. It will be cited. Now, multiple citations have a good record of a good researcher. That is the point of a good researcher. Acknowledge the original authors and give proper credit. And your number of citations give you a number of accolades also. That is how you are rewarded. Your research will reach the purpose it was created for. Research ethics is why important. Can anybody answer the question? Okay. To avoid plagiarism also. Yes, definitely. That is why good citations are a record and they have to be answered. I hope your session was fruitful for you, and I hope I was able to do justice. And if you have any questions, you can answer. If there is anything you want to discuss, you can answer. I can answer. You want me to answer? I can answer. Any questions? You're free to ask anybody.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, for such an informative
Okay.
and thought-provoking session. I'm sure all participants have gained valuable knowledge and practical insights from your presentation. And
I
for
hope
the
so.
participants, we are open for question now. If you are having any question, you can raise your hand or type in the chat box.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
Uh, just one question, ma'am.
Okay.
For writing research paper, we understood ki AI
Just a
use.
second. Just a second. I'm not able to hear. Okay. Please ask the question.
Ma'am, just as you mentioned, ki we can use AI as an assistive tool, but cannot rely totally
Okay.
on AI for writing research paper, right? Am I audible, ma'am?
I think I'm not able to listen to the question.
Okay, I'll just write in chat box, no problem.
Just a second. Can you please ask the question once again? Thank you. Thank you. Um, I think there was somebody who was asking the question. Can you ask the question once again?
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, yes, you're audible. Sorry, I
Yeah,
missed it. I'm sorry, my
no
dear.
problem, ma'am.
Please.
No problem. Just wanted to know one thing, ma'am. Ki yeah, we understood ki AI can act as an assistive tool, but relying totally is not worthy for research paper writing, right?
Yes.
But ma'am, when it comes to analysis of data, belonging to commerce background, so not having so much of knowledge about statistics tools and analysis. So can we use any of the AI and ask them giving a prompt key using SPSS to generate the analysis of the data? That's fine.
Yes, you can use it. Yes, you can use
It
it.
can be copied and pasted, and that works, ma'am. Again, it will
See,
come
I'll
under
tell you one thing. For
AI
that also,
plagiarism.
you need to use the right prompt. You can ask your guide for help, and if the guide is not able to answer, I will tell you what I usually do is if I how do you generate the how do you generate the data? You generate the data using Google Forms.
Yes, ma'am. Google Forms, and I generate CV. There's Excel sheet of the respondent.
Okay, okay, okay. You do one thing. You put both of the data in Claude. If you use DeepSeek, you can do it. I don't know how familiar is DeepSeek with your version of research. So you can do one thing. You can put both in Claude and you can ask the kind of results you want, and then you can use that particular result. But then again, you have to modify it. You cannot use it directly because there is no simple way, shortcut, no, to become a good researcher. And in PhD, the more you learn, the more you explore. I am still exploring AI because I'm very new to it. And every day I keep on something exploring. I keep on learning new things. That is why whatever exposure I gave you, it's through my own knowledge. I did not ask anybody to do this. And I understood the fact that even if you use anything or you create anything using AI, it is not going to replace your human intellectual sense. It has more common sense than a human. No, AI is not having that much common sense like a human does. So that is where you need to reciprocate. Okay. Any other question?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. How to write an article for no, I will still if you write an article for Scopus Index Law Journal, you do, but you need to declare. Also, if you make use of full AI for writing that article, you need to declare. I would say avoid using full use of AI to make an article. Instead, you make a structure of it, you synthesize the literature review, and then you ask the particular the particular tool to generate a paper for you, and then you can modify it upon your own way. This is the normal practice that people usually do, and this is what actually happens also in AI. Nobody wants to take the hard labor. I'm talking the truth. Nobody wants to take the hard labor. Yes, AI Rubric is a very good app. If you want, you can use Rubric, and it's an assessment tool. You can trust Rubric. I can say that. You can choose. Acha, one more thing. If you are using Rubric, you download the particular shortcut app in your Word file, and along with Rubric, best thing is you use Mendeley. Mendeley will identify your right sources and it will help you. Rubric is an AI tool also. Yes, it is used generally for paper writing only. I
Okay,
hope I have answered. If there are any other questions.
So participants, if you are having any other question, please raise your hand or write your question in the chat box. Okay, I think no more questions now. Thank you, ma'am. Such an enlightening and informative session. It was very much delighted for us to have you with us on this session today. So thank you so much. Now let us move for the second session. Okay. So it is my honor to introduce our distinguished resource person for the second session. Dondial ma'am, I think you are muted already. Do you want to say something? Ma'am, you are not audible.
Okay, I just wanted to say thanks to Junaid sir only. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so let us move towards the next session of today. It is my honor to introduce our distinguished resource person for the second session. Mrs. Lalita is an assistant professor in the Department of Commerce and Management at Dayanand Sagar College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Bengaluru. With over 9 years of teaching, research, and academic administration experiences. She is currently pursuing her PhD at Jain deemed to be university. Her research interests include digital banking, financial literacy, fintech, consumer behavior, digital marketing, and artificial intelligence in business. She has presented numerous research papers at national and international conferences and has published her work in ABDC, Scopus, UGC Care, and peer-reviewed journals. She has contributed book chapters, published a patent, also authored books, and serves as a resource person for faculty development programs, workshops, and academic conferences. Her academic contributions have been recognized through several Best Paper Awards, the Outstanding Commitment to Academic Initiatives Award, and she is actively involved in curriculum development, research mentoring, quality assurance initiatives, and promotion of innovative teaching and learning practices. So, may I request Mrs. Lalita to kindly take over the session? Over to you, ma'am. Most welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you for the brief introduction. Am I audible?
Yes.
Am I
Yes.
audible?
Yes.
Good afternoon, all. I hope everyone had lunch. Ma'am, I'll just share the screen. Let me know whether you people can see or not. Ma'am, can you able to see? Can you people see, ma'am?
It's loading.
No, ma'am,
It's
not
loading.
yet.
Yes, now loaded.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We can see now.
Okay, and go
Yes,
for the
it is
slide.
visible.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I'll go for a slide more. Now, screen is visible, right? Okay. Good
Yes.
afternoon, all. Today, I am starting with the session, Reference Management and Academic Citation using Mendeley. Myself, Lalita, Assistant Professor in the Department of Commerce, Dayanand Sagar College of Arts, Science and Commerce. From the morning, sir was saying, ma'am, many people were asking for writing research paper, especially students, and few research papers, research scholars also, how to write, how to go, what is the right track, as many AI has come, how to write the good research paper, how to get published and all. I have not only from people, even from the students as well as research scholars, many people will be struggling for writing a research paper. From the day one of the session, you have seen many things regarding what is research, what is review of literature, how to start the research paper, how to start to write the research paper. Everything from the day one you people are listening. Just I would just when come for a research process, first we will start with identifying what is the research problem. First we will identify. How we will identify? By using a Google Scholar, by reading the various research paper. Not only a research paper, some people we can use the thesis also. The people who have already published, who have completed the PhD, those who have written a thesis. By reading a thesis, we can identify the research problem. Then next step is review of literature. Then we will identify the research gap. Whatever the gap we will identify, that only we will consider as an research objectives. Then once your objectives, once your aim is identified, then we will formulate the hypothesis. Then research design, whether I'll go for a primary data, whether I'll go for a secondary data. Once you have designed with the research design, then we will start with the collection of the data. Previous session, ma'am was saying that collecting of data, how to collect the data, whether you are using a Google form, whether you are using a toolbox, various toolbox are available to collect the data. Usually, traditionally, we were used to collect the data through manually. Now, as technology has built up, we are using a Google form for circulating the question as well as collecting the data. Once you have collected the data, next we will start up with the data analysis and interpretation. At last, whatever the research we have done, whatever the identification we have done, that we will interpret in a conclusion and suggestion. Then you can see in my slide, I have highlighted a generate bibliography. Yes, as how you are writing a research paper in a same way, giving a bibliography, giving a citation, writing a reference is very, very important. Previous session, ma'am, many times she has said that giving a citation, giving a reference is a more ethical in a research paper. Now, okay, what is this citation? What is this references? What is all about? Yes, you are reading a someone research paper. Yes, you have read the research paper, something knowledge you have got, something content you are taking from where you have taken, who are the research author, what is the title, from where it got published, which year the research paper got published. This and all where you are going to mention in your research paper, that is called as a reference. Now, why reference is mandatory? Yes, as per the research ethics, writing bibliography, writing reference is mandatory. It is one of the research ethics. As well as previously one of the students said that why the citation is mandatory, what is the help of writing a citation or giving a citation. One more thing, one more additional benefit by giving a reference and a citation, which will reduce your plagiarism. You are giving honestly the citation as well as reference from where the content has been taken up. Then obviously, if you go for checking of a plagiarism check, your plagiarism also come down. Okay, I'm talking about bibliography, reference, that this and all. Many people will be having a overload. Yes, I have a paper. I have many paper. I have over 5,000 papers are published every single day. How to make it a proper in a how in a what way I can present my research paper. Then what is the major tool where you can use for your citation as well as maintaining your reference? That is called as Mendeley. The major user-friendly tool is Mendeley. Just now I was talking about bibliography. A bibliography, just I have given a gist. A bibliography is a list of all the sources you have taken from book, you have taken from journal articles, or you have taken from the websites or any reports or any thesis that an author consulted or cited while preparing a research paper and dissertation, thesis, or a project. Usually, whenever you are preparing or you are writing a references, whenever you are giving a citation are a different styles. There will be a APA format. Here I have made a table. You can see here. Citation is with a different styles you can make out. APA format, MLA format, Chicago, as well as Harvard referencing, and IEEE. Usually, if you are a background, your field of study is towards a commerce, usually we will prefer for APA format. You come for a literature, then MLA format. You are come for a history or a arts background, Chicago. If you come for engineering background, they'll go for a IEEE. Now, again, what format, what kind of edition you have to implement whenever you are giving a reference or a citation, you are using a APA format. As per 7th edition, what is the rule you need to be maintained for giving a reference? That is the current presently. After 2019, we are using a 7th edition for APA format, and for a MLA format, 9th edition as per the 2021 we are using. Now, as I said, Mendeley is a very user-friendly tool you can use for your reference and you can use for your citation purpose. Now you can see your all-in-one research platform, that is Mendeley. Mendeley is a free version. Major thing, there is no like if you for example, I think in a previous 2 days back you might have learned about doing a data analysis. Data analysis can be do by using of Excel also, by doing a using of a SPSS also. SPSS is a software where you can get with the paid version or a crack version. Now, Mendeley, is this a paid version? No, Mendeley is a free, completely free version. Why I'm stressing it's completely user friendly. Apart from Mendeley, any other reference manager that you can use? Zotero. Zotero also is one of the reference manager where you can use for your reference purpose for your bibliography. Why I'm saying why not Zotero? Why Mendeley? Why Mendeley is a very user friendly, no need of scratching head, and you can have a lot of additional like make your paper as an favorite one, read one, and highlight everything you can do by a Mendeley. As well as when you come for a Zotero, you should have some operating system which is above operating system of Windows of 11. But when you come for a Mendeley, you have an operating system of a Windows 10 or 11, it is supporting, as well as your Word document of 2019, 2021 version. Yes, you can web link of and web portal of a Mendeley you can do. Now, I'll just show, as it is a hands-on session, I'll just show how to download the Mendeley. Mom, just let me know whether you people can see the full screen, whatever I'll show or not. You can go to Google Chrome. You can go to Google Chrome. Ma'am, can you see the screen? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. No, I'm not visible the screen. Not visible screen.
Okay,
Please show.
one second. I'll give visible of entire screen. I hope you can see, ma'am.
Yes. Now it's visible.
Okay. Kindly go to Google Chrome. Just type Mendeley for desktop. Google Chrome. Mendeley for desktop. You can see the first one only. Download Mendeley Reference Manager for the desktop. Here, if you click on this, download now for Windows. It takes nearly 2 to 3 hours for all the process, as I have already downloaded. Here you can see in an extension box, you can see a Mendeley. Mendeley web importer has access to the site. It takes 2 to 3 hours for web importing. Now, ma'am, how to use? Yes, I have downloaded Mendeley. Everything is done. Now, how to use the Mendeley? Go to your Chrome. Now, just I will open my web browser. Then I'll go to web browser. Then I'll go to Google Scholar. Google Scholar. Enter. Now, in Google Scholar, I'm searching for any, if you want to search any topic, I take my own topic as I'm doing it. Recently, I started with the paper of doing a paper on a digital bank. As now it's a technology era, fintech. Now, how fintech is helping out for the banking, how digital banking is coming towards overtaking the manual traditional banking and all. As there is no people, the people who is having a cell phone, they can't say I don't have a Google Pay, I don't have a Phone Pay, even though they are not the earners, they are doing a payment transaction, banking transaction. How are they using cash? No. Even including me, wherever if I go for a shop, just I'll say, yeah, can I get the scanner? Can I get the Google Pay number? Now, based on this, how a traditional banking, how digital banking is overcoming towards the traditional banking? Is there any benefits? Is there any problems by using of a digital banking? And as I said, we are using Google Pay and a Phone Pay. This is the third party app. How to overcome? Is there any problems by using a third party app, or we have to do a net banking? Based on that, I started one paper. So I'll just check on that digital banking adoption. Just I'll type in a Google Scholar. I repeat, kindly download the Mendeley for a desktop. You can go for a download button. It takes nearly 2 to 3 hours of getting download, hardly 2 hours. Then you need to go for a web importer for the Word document. Once it is done, you can see, I'll just show on my desktop. See here, you can see the Mendeley. Mom, can you see my desktop? I hope.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Hello. You can see here Mendeley reference manager. Immediately, once it is done, as it is very much important whenever you want to use for your writing of your research paper, you can give Mendeley as one of the extensions. See here, I have given for extension purpose. Whenever I'll open the web browser, I can use my Mendeley. As I said, I'm searching for a research paper. Now I went for a Google. I want banking. You can see it is with the 2020, 2024, even it comes in 2019, 22, everything 2021. I don't want the previous 3 years back papers and all. I just want 2023 onwards. I'll just make a customized 2023 to 2026. Just 3 years research papers I want. I'll look for it. Okay, for your title, any paper is related, kindly click on that paper. Here you can see the digital banking revolution, as it have a PDF file. Yes, as I said, if you go for a mainly majority, PDF file will be imported, not the HTML one. PDF file, you can download it, means yes, definitely you can go for a Mendeley library. You will be having all the PDF document, whatever you have downloaded. Now I'll go for a digital banking revolution. If not this paper. Okay, the next one is, I'll go for Gen Z and the future of banking and analysis of digital banking adoption. Just I'm showing how to use the Mendeley, or how you can use Mendeley as the one of the reference wire. Yes, this paper got open. Now, once you have opened, obviously you will read the paper. Yes, some information is related to where I can use for my research paper. Now it may be regarding banking, not only about the introduction. You can read the research methodology, some research methodology or a research design I can take, implement from this paper. Yes, I'll take. Now, giving, as I said, research, one of the ethics of the research is giving a citation and mentioning the references. Now I'll take, yes, one of my variable of my research paper is the performance expectancy. Now, performance expectation is the extent to which an individual believes, yes, this content, I'll just take, I'll write on my own way, and I'll mention in my research paper. Here, under review of literature, I'll mention, this is, I just copied the content, I have pasted. See, whenever you do research, you have read the content, write it in your own way. As previously session also, ma'am was saying various AI tools to use. Yes, copy the content and paste to Quillboard, ask them to paraphrase and copy it. If possible, change a few sentences based on your own way. Then you can write where you can your plagiarism also, where you can state out that AI content also, it is very less when you go for a plagiarism check. Now the content is ready. Now I want to give a citation. How to give a citation? Now, yes, I have taken a content from this. Here, as Mendeley is already there in extension, click on the Mendeley. It comes, yes, sign in. Kindly give the sign in. Whatever the registered mail ID and whatever the password you have given, it will ask. Sometimes, usually every time, majority in a day, you will be using a Mendeley means it won't ask. It takes, if you have used the Mendeley for more than 2 days or 3 days, after 2-3 days, you are using a Mendeley means it will ask for signing. Now, usually I will be using the Mendeley, so it has taken me for the library and the Mendeley importer. Now, see, you can see here, whatever the paper I have opened, the paper title you can see. I'll show, I hope you can see. See, Gen Z and the future of banking. Same thing you can see in the Mendeley Journal article. Okay, now click on this. If you don't want this, in a previous, my library, many articles will be there. You can go for a view library. First, I will show how to give a citation. Click on the paper from where you have taken the content. Once you have clicked on the paper, here you can see add to Mendeley. Now add to Mendeley, adding. Once you have given add to Mendeley, here it will come the tick mark. This paper has been added to the Mendeley library with the PDF document, and you can use this paper for your reference purpose in your Word document. This is what the indication it got added. See, now I'll go to my Word document. See, this is my research paper Word document. Here I need to give a citation. Now go home, insert, design, layout, everything. Reference. Sometimes, mom, how you can see add-ins. Once you have downloaded the Mendeley, once you have done a web importer, here if you give a add-ins, automatically it will come to the reference. Here you can see a Mendeley. If you click on Mendeley here, again it will get open. I'll just once again I'll show. In a Word document, if you click on the Mendeley, where it will be a Mendeley, it is in a reference. How you got here? By giving a add-ins. How you got add-ins Mendeley? Because you have Mendeley and you have done a web importer. Okay. Now click on to the Mendeley site. The same paper, it will be visible in the Word document. If not, it is not visible. You can see here. Okay. Sync with Mendeley library. Okay. Whatever you have recently added to the Mendeley library, it will get synced. If not, I'm saying automatically it will generate to the Word document. If not, the same paper, it is not visible in the Word document, you can give here sync with the Mendeley library. It's showing it's synced. Yes, same paper you can see. Gen Z and the future of banking. Click on to this. Click on to this, then insert citation. Here you can see insert citation. See here, Lakshmi, Rita, Maya, et al. What do you mean by et al? There are many authors. Once you have clicked on this, in the below, you can see here. Oh, I need to cancel. Here you can see, once you have clicked on this, the article, you can see, say changes, anything you can do. But this is not the paper. Previous one was the paper. That's why I have given an add citation. Here you can see add citation. Can you see the author name and all? This is what the citation. This is how Mendeley helpful for you people for giving a quick citation. Mom, if I'm not having a Mendeley, my window is not supporting, my Word document is not supporting, what is the other way to give a citation as the references? I can also show how to add the manual references. I'll just show. Same content I'll copy. Control C. Content I have copied. Yes, the same person. Go to the website from where you have taken. I'm talking. Can I repeat one more time the Mendeley process? I'll repeat one more time. the Mendeley process. Once you have downloaded the Mendeley, then you have to give for a web importer, and you have to be using means you can go for it, giving extension here wherever you want, whenever you want, you can use the Mendeley web importer. Once you have done downloading of web Mendeley, then you can go for a web importer, as well as it will automatically come to the Word document by giving it add extension. Okay. Then now you are started to write the research paper. Go to Chrome, go for a Google Scholar, then go for a whatever the research title you are looking for it. Then type the research title, what you are looking, then open the research paper, which is with the PDF content. Then once you have opened the research paper, whatever the content which is related for you for writing your research paper, take it, analyze it, rewrite it, and you can mention in a Word document. Immediately in the web browser, you can go for a Mendeley. Here you can click on to the article which is visible, then add to Mendeley. I'll show one more article. Digital bank. Okay, adoption of digital banking insights. This is one of the article. Here you can see PDF. Go to PDF. Then it got downloaded. Open it. Then go for extension of Mendeley. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any article, you can go PDF 1. Then once the PDF document is visible, or any article from you are writing a content, the article visible, you can go for a here extension only Mendeley. Mendeley will get open. The same article title will be visible in the Mendeley. You can click on to this, then add to Mendeley. Is already click on, give add to Mendeley. It should come with PDF. Here it is not uploading PDF, but you can use for the reference. I don't want PDF, but I have taken a content, but I should give a reference. You can see the differences between the previous article, how I added to the Mendeley, and this one. Previous article, it was showing PDF also got downloaded for the Mendeley library as well as the reference. But this article, PDF, we can't download, but we can go for the reference. See, again, I'll go to the Word document. The same, see here, I'll sync. The adoption of whatever the view library article we have done, that it will reflect here. Once it is a sync, it will come with the same article. See, adoption of digital banking channels is the emerging. Click on to the article. Here you can see insert one citation. Yes, you can give for insert one citation. See, this is what the previous article is with PDF as well as reference. The new article which I have added to the Mendeley, this is only with the reference. This is how you can use your Mendeley reference manager for giving a citation. Now, as I said, mom, I don't have a Mendeley. Now my Word document is not supporting, my laptop is not supporting, my desktop is not supporting. Then what is the other way that I can do? Yes, you can go for a manually also. Here you can see a reference. Here you can see insert citation. I repeat, in a Word document, go to reference, insert citation, add new source. These are the previously which I have used for manual way for adding of a citation as well as a reference. Here you can go for a add new source. If you go for add new source, it will ask some details. Who is the journal? For example, my the content articles, I have to choose a journal article. I have taken from book. You can choose the book. Then the content will be different. If I'm go for a conference proceedings, just now I have taken this information from the journal article. So I'm using a journal article. Then the author. Go to the article. Go to the article. Then here you can see author details. See here. Chitra Lakshmi, author. I'll copy, give comma. Same paper I'll go. Second author is copy, paste. Third author, copy. Before pasting a third author, I need to give comma. This is the 3 authors for the previous research paper. Now it is asking a title. What is the title? Copy this complete title. Complete title. Paste here title. Under which journal it got published, the journal name, publisher, published, faculty economic. Now here it is not mentioned the journal name or anything which is ISSN number. Here it is there. Now if you want to mention journal name is not there. I want to mention only year, in the which year it got published, in the year of 2024. Here you can see March 2024. March 2024. Pages is required. You can mention. As here they have not given a journal name, I'm not writing any journal name. If possible, in the article, journal name is visible, you can mention the journal name. Here JMK is mentioned. The journal name is JMK. I'll mention the journal name JMK. Yes, pages is required. Here only sometimes they'll mention from which page to which page they'll mention. That you can mention here. If not, it's not required. It is not a conditional one. Then give OK. See, again, your citation has added. See, why it's not, why you are not supposed to use manually, why mainly? See, mainly in a fraction of 5 seconds, the citation got added as well as reference we can add upon. Now, when you come for a manual, I have to go for reference, I need to go for insert citation, add new, again giving of all the data. It is taking a time, as well as reducing of a plagiarism is very low. Now, when you come for insert citation, if you come for add new source, sometimes some Word document, it is not with the 7th edition, it is not with the 6th edition also. The edition will get differ from Word document to Word document as well as the window. So instead of using a manual reference, you can go for a Mendeley, which is very user-friendly as well as user frequently. As I said, you can go for, you can visit the Mendeley library also. If you go for a Mendeley mom, previously I have read one paper. Now for a future article also, I need to cite the same article, or how I can take out, I forgot the research paper name and all. Now what I can do, you can go to a Mendeley library. Just I'll show here. You can see view library in a Google Chrome. Once your paper is open, once the add to Mendeley, you have given the research paper, you can go for a view library. Here, whatever the paper till now you have added to the Mendeley, that will be visible. See here. From 2025, all nearly 200 to 300 paper is added. From 2025, I started using Mendeley. You can see various paper. Recently, I have previously also I have done one of the research paper on a banking. Now I want to use the few of the research paper which I have used for review of literature. Same research paper I want to use for future research paper also. Means where I can go. Yes, I can come for my Mendeley library and I can use. Now one of the paper is very useful one. I like the way I like the style of research paper. I can use for a future purpose also. Means you can go for giving of a smart favorite is. It will be there in your favorite list. It will be there. Recently added, recently read, all references, everything you can see in your Mendeley library. No need to give add again and again. You can go to a Word document, you can search and you can add to your reference and citation purpose. This is what all about your Mendeley. Do I need to repeat the steps one more time? Anyone? This is how the Mendeley will be helpful for you people to write the research paper as well as giving a reference. Here, organizing for efficiency, here you can see folder by project. Then you can add the co-author also whenever you are using. Then full text search you can get. Here I have given a step how to sign into a Mendeley. Sign up, create a free account at mendeley.com. It's not a paid version. You can install by downloading on a desktop and you can sync for your Word document as well as a web browser. Then building your digital library, import PDF. As I said, it's a PDF importer, then web importer, then manual entry also you can do. Now, I used to tell, Mom, one more thing I want to add upon for the content. Now I want to change my citation style. I don't want to use a APA format. Whatever I have mentioned here, it is APA format. I come from as a management field. I supposed to use the format of reference, that is APA format. I want to change the citation settings. Means here you can go for a citation settings. Here you can see APA style 7th edition. Then which language, the previously preview, the how the site reference has been given. This you can see. This here also you can change the citation. You want in IEEE, you can check IEEE. You want in MLA format, you can take MLA format. Whatever the see here, Chicago, that format you want to write a research paper in such a way you can write. This is where you can change your citation settings also. Then, ma'am, yes, I have given a citation, everything I have given. I want to add the bibliography. As I have already given for this paper, the bibliography will be added. How to give a reference or a bibliography towards your paper? See here, I have already given for this Word document. Here it will be keep on adding. Recently, whatever the citation I have done, here in the reference, it will be added. If you go for a new Word document, I'll repeat, click on to the 3 dots. Here you can see 3 dots. Here you can see a bibliography. If you click onto the bibliography, automatically it will be reflect in the reference. See reference. By default, it will come reference as per the Mendeley. Citation and reference is very, very easy if you are using a Mendeley.
Hello, ma'am.
Then organizing for efficient. Hello. Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am. Just whatever you are going to take some contents from the paper, that paper you are going to upload in the Mendeley. Okay. So
Yes.
means by reading the papers, whatever we need to content we need to adopt some content from the number of papers. That time only simultaneously we need to upload that paper in the Mendeley itself.
Mom, actually, yes, obviously. Why? Because you have taken, for example, you just listen. If I take a content from the paper today, and tomorrow I'm going to add to the Mendeley, means, yes, you know the title from where you have taken the content, from which paper you have taken the content, yes, you can do. There is no issue. But you have taken a content from one paper and you are giving a citation to the another journal, then obviously it will mismatch, no? Obviously it will be identified. The citation for someone, content from someone else, it is not a proper way of writing of research paper, right? I have taken paper from you. Swati, but I'm giving a reference for Amit Junaid. There is no content only. There is no condition that immediately you need to add. You can add. But if you read the content, immediately you are giving means that will be helpful for you to give a citation also, maintaining a reference also. That's the thing I'm saying.
Okay, ma'am. And at the same time, it's going to be added in the bibliography section, means in the reference section.
Yes, reference.
When we are
Just
going
now
to
I
cite
said,
that.
for example, just now I said here, once you open the Mendeley, just a second. Here, once you go for a Mendeley site, it will be showing in the reference. In the reference field, it will be showing. In the reference means whenever you go for adding of a paper, it just give a citation. This is what, see here, manual, this is what the Mendeley usage citation. It will give a citation. Now, citation is done. I want a reference. Just go for a three dots in a Mendeley, same there only. Type bibliography, click on to the bibliography, automatically it will come in the reference section. Here in the reference section, it will come. See here.
Okay, means every time we need to click on that bibliography, then
No, not every time.
Okay,
One time you have done, then automatically it will be add upon.
Taken.
No need to click every time.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Then if you come for read and collaborate, yes, as I mentioned, through Mendeley you can do a collaboration also, global research network you can maintain and you can collaborate. And seamless citation management, as beginning only, one of the ethics of the research is providing a citation, giving a reference from where you have taken the content, from which research paper you have taken a few content or research methodology, whatever you have done a review of literature. Now AI tool is providing a many way to do a research paper. Just one of the gist I showed that Google Scholar. You are using a Google Scholar, fine. I need a shortcut now, as like mainly within a 5 seconds, I can give a citation and the reference. In the same way, I want to search for a paper. There are many AI tools. I state out a open knowledge map, Elsevier. These are the various AI tool where you can just give a gist of what is the content you are looking for. It gives more than 100 to 200 paper. For whenever I do research paper, for especially for writing of a review of literature, open knowledge map is one of the very helpful AI tool where I can do my review of literature. Just a hint, if you give, I want a paper on a digital banking, it provides 100 to 200 paper where I can do a review of literature. Immediately I did a review of literature. I have taken a content, immediately I'll cite for Mendeley. This is how I do my research paper. Research revolution, no need to crack your head. Read the Mendeley process, follow the Mendeley step, sync to the Mendeley library, cite the research paper, then you can go for a reference. This is what the content for Mendeley. If you have any question, you can ask. Or you want me to show one more time the process, how to add the research paper towards the Mendeley web importer, I'm ready to show one more time. Any question? Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me.
Very nice session. We have learned a lot of things from you. Just for
Thank
asking,
you.
ma'am, if the paper, some papers are we have to buy. Actually, it is not free all the time. So, is there any scope that if I want to just connect the abstract of the paper, because I have seen that which papers are not to be purchased, the abstracts are available on their site. So the DOI or the abstract or the PDF link, if I is there any option to link it with the Mendeley if it is not downloadable?
See, there are many websites. Just now I said, usually sometimes some papers are not a open access. Some are paid version. What I'll do, frankly speaking, there is a one web importer called as SkyHub. I'll show you. Give me a time. It's called as SkyHub. Okay. I'll type and I'll show. There in that Sky Hub, you have a DOI link. Paste that DOI link. It will show. It will give your paper. If you go for here, you have to paste the DOI link. It will give the paper. Once you have taken the content, okay, you have taken the content by downloading from the Sky Hub, you have taken the content. It may be an abstract, you can add to the Mendeley. Mendeley will not add the PDF, it will add only reference. Then you can give a reference for your word research paper. That can be done. Say from the abstract, you can't download, you can't take any content. Abstract is a summary of the research papers person, means they will mention just a summary of the research paper. From the abstract, we can't take any content. Now it is not an open access. I'm not able to download the paper. You collect the DOI, paste the DOI here, you open it, you take the content and go to the Chrome, give Mendeley, it will give a reference, then rewrite the content to your research paper, add Mendeley and the reference. That's all.
Okay,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
majority of time this
I got your point.
Sky Hub says ki paper not found.
Ma'am, few DOIs, see what will happen now, publication has become commercial, ma'am. By paying some money, they'll get DOI. That DOI will work for few days and future it won't. That's the thing. You need to search in such publication, the publication where the journal are providing a prompt research papers from where you need to take the content. First major step. You are searching here and there, and whatever the like paid version research paper you are reading, you are collecting DOI, you are pasting, definitely it won't work. You go for Elsevier, you go for Emerald, IEEE paper, you go for Springer paper, Emerald paper. They are the paper which is with the good quality of paper. There you can get a good quality of paper, then you can go for a writing of research paper. Now you just see one of the where it is not getting open, you are using DOI number, DOI is not working, then obviously it is not a good quality of research paper where you can do for your reference purpose to write a research paper. That my perception, like the thing.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Any other question? Audience, you have a question, means with a tool like Mendeley being used alongside AI writing assistance, how can we effectively? See, previous session, ma'am also was saying that, yes, whatever the content you have taken from the AI, if you go for a plagiarism, even not even plagiarism, if you go for a ChatGPT, if you add the content, is this manually generated or AI generated, immediately ChatGPT will give, yes, the entire content is AI generated. In such way, Mendeley, how you will mention the Mendeley? There is no reference at all. You are using AI chatbot and you are taking a content. How you will mention Mendeley required article? From where you have, Mendeley is all about what is the article you are giving, which journal, which author. Obviously, from the article only you need to take. You can't take Mendeley as like by using of AI assistance. I hope I'm clear. I cleared your question. Any other question? I'll just read out from the chat box.
Ma'am, good evening.
Yeah, sir.
Myself, Ashok.
Yeah, sir.
Ma'am, actually, the thing is that, as you said, if you want to publish paper, like statistical tools, like statistical tools, models, structure models, there are so many. Actually, I have not yet published any paper in Scopus. I want to do it. But the thing is that what type of models, like structure models, bibliometric, there are so many things was available. No? So which one is most accepted by the international journals?
Sir, you are coming from which background, which field, sir?
So actually, I'm from industry background. I am in teaching for last 2 years only. But after being in 2 years in teaching, this was my understanding. There are so many. You need to, if you want to be in this academic area, you need to, publication is very much important. So I don't have. I'm really from basic. I know what I'm asking might be a very basic thing, but since I don't know, I'm just asking you.
Yes, sir, definitely. See, if you go for Scopus publication, each and every journal have their own scope, own content, own body of writing. However, you will write, you will send the journal, it won't get published. First, before go for any sending of a paper, go to the particular journal website, check out what is there, what is the scope, whether it's related to your field, what type of conditions they are maintaining, how to the should be in a what format, the reference should be in a what format, content should be what format, each and everything, including a model, how to give a model, how to write a model, each and everything. If you see from that particular journal, if you follow the same content, not by one paper, by reading a one paper, you just read 4 to 5 paper which is already published, you take that 4 to 5 paper article as in your reference. You just follow the format how they have written. If you follow the same method, a same way of writing an article in your paper also, there is a lot of chances getting acceptance of your paper, including your model, including your article writing, the format, content of table, numbering of table, writing of reference, each and everything matters, not only a model.
Okay, sure. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
And finally, one more thing, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and regarding the citation, H index and citation, how we can increase that, ma'am, citation, like?
Sir, citation, see, there are happening, as just now I said, the publication is become a commercial. What will happen, for example, I have done a one paper and my friend also have done a paper. She will be citing my paper, I will be citing her paper. It is not like that. It should not be like that. Your paper is genuine, it is related to your people are reading it, then definitely they'll cite. Increasing of citation, I don't know, I don't know seriously the shortcut for getting increase of citation and all. Your paper should be thoroughly read by researchers, then they need to take a content, then need to cite. Instead of that, the shortcut way,
May I add
yeah,
something
you make
on
a
this?
friend of Sorry?
I would like to add something
Sorry,
on
mom.
this.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you for your honesty.
Yes, mom.
Yeah, I want to tell that in the different platform, if you add your profile, like since I have added my profile on Academia Edu, my citation has increased, and people are reading my paper more than I added my paper when first I added my profile on Google Scholar. There my citation was not increased that much, but later on I added my profile in Academia Edu, then the readership of my papers has increased, and citation has also increased. So I would suggest that you should add your profile at different platforms, and you would get more readers over those. The readers itself, they are not from only India. I am getting readers throughout the world. Okay, so I suggest
I
to add
agree
your
with,
profile at different
yes,
platforms.
ma'am. I agree with Dr. Rita Rani that adding your papers to academia.edu brings a lot of citations. I got 2,000 citation, ma'am, through various sources, but academia was one of them. The major
Yes.
citation came from academia. Out of those 2,000 citation that my papers have been covered.
Yeah, same with me. Same with me.
Okay. Any other question? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Junaid sir, for giving this opportunity, for showing by I'm a research scholar. A few information I'm just having, and I thank you so
This
much
has
for
been
giving
very
this
informative
platform for.
session.
Thank you, mom.
This
Thank you.
has been
Thank
a
you for
very
giving a
informative
chance.
session. And thank you, ma'am, for such an enlightening and insightful presentation also. I'm sure everyone
Thank you,
found
ma'am.
today's discussion highly enlightening and informative. Thank you for the participants as well for those wonderful questions and thoughtful responses. I express my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed resource person, Mrs. Lalita, for generously sharing their expertise, experience, and practical insights with us. And your session have undoubtedly enriched us and understand our understanding and inspired us to explore the subject more deeply. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, mom. Thank you so much.
So
Ma'am,
finally,
before we move on to the concluding vote of thanks,
yes,
can we have a virtual photograph? Most of you possible, please switch on your video so that we can have a virtual photo session as well. I request the technical team to please take few photographs for the record. Okay, thank you very much. We can proceed now, ma'am.
Okay, so now we have come to the conclusion of this 5-day FDP. And learning, and I must say that learning becomes meaningful when knowledge is shared with passion. And today's sessions were a perfect example of that. So as we come to the end of this 5-day FDP, it is my privilege to welcome Dr. Nabamita Banerjee Roy to propose the vote of thanks. Dr. Nabamita Banerjee Roy is an accomplished academician, researcher, and mentor in the field of electrical engineering with over 2 decades of experience in teaching, research, and professional services. She earned her BE in electrical engineering from the erstwhile Bengal Engineering College, now known as the Indian Institute of Engineering, Science and Technology, IIEST, Shibapur, Havra, in 2002. She completed her ME in electrical engineering with a specialization in high voltage engineering from Jadavpur University in 2004 and was awarded her PhD from the same university in 2017. She is currently serving as an associate professor in the Department of Electrical Engineering at Heritage Institute of Technology, Kolkata, and has made significant contributions to engineering, education, and research. Her research interests encompass signal processing, power system fault analysis, neural networks, soft computing, and high voltage engineering. Dr. Roy has actively contributed to the academic community through invited lectures, uh, AICTE sponsored faculty development programs, and leadership roles in organizing national and international conferences, workshops, and seminars. She successfully led an AICTE sponsored short term training program on IoT and embedded system as principal investigator and program coordinator. As a dedicated professional, she has held leadership positions in prestigious organizations including IEI, IEEE, and IET UK, and currently serving as a lifetime corporate member of IEI and a lifetime member of AMIEE Association, reflecting her sustained commitment to advancing engineering education and professional excitement. So I welcome Dr. Roy to please take over the stage.
Thank you, Dr. Raniman, for such a nice introduction. And though I have made the audience already on the first day of this program, and as we gather for the validatory session, it's my privilege on behalf of the Electrical Engineering Department of Heritage Institute of Technology, as a lifetime member of AMI Association and as a coordinator of this FTP, to address the validatory session. I express my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for making this program a resounding success. Over the past few days, we had the opportunity to engage with distinguished speakers and exchanging their ideas, and of course, our enthusiastic participants who have made this entire FDP a real success through their continuous participation and interactions. And I am proud to say that in this FDP, we have seen the number of participants in each day were around 350 and from across the whole country. So that indicates the success of this entire FDP and the effectiveness of the idea, of the theme of this FDP as well. And I express my sincere appreciation to the resource persons who have given their so much of effort for expressing their ideas and sharing their knowledge with us. On behalf of the organizing committee, I express my thanks once again to my institute, our CEO, principal, the IISc and IQAC cell of my institute, my department, for their continuous encouragement and arranging this FDP. I am equally indebted to AMIE and CMAY Association, without whose support this FDP would not have been possible. I look forward to your continued association in our future academic initiatives. So, with these words, I have the honor of declaring this FDP formally concluded. Thank you, ma'am. Once again, I heard your session on that day, Dr. Rani, ma'am, and it was a wonderful session, ma'am. I mean, very effective. And I would definitely refer your video again because it was so much of information that I can't remember in one day, but it was very enrichful. In fact, all the sessions were very enrichful. And thank you to Dr. Amir, Amir Zunaid sir, and he is for his continuous support in collaborating with us in organizing these programs. So thank you once again. So shall we say goodbye now? And once again, looking forward to more such academic initiatives.
Sure,
So
thank you very much. Yeah. And to all the participants, all the sessions have been recorded and we'll get the PPTs also from the resource person soon. We'll be sharing the link from which the certificate can be downloaded and the PPTs will be shared. It can be also downloaded. You can also get the link where the videos will be uploaded so that you can have reference to it later also. Most of the sessions were very valuable for most of us. Thank you very much, Dr. Rita, for conducting smoothly. The last day session is always important, and I requested you to keep yourself for the last day because all is well that ends well. Thank you very much.
I'm also thankful to you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to be connected for this with this FDP, and it has been a great experience for me to come here and adding to this community as a coordinator. So this is a different experience for me. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello,
Thank
sir.
you very much. Have a nice day.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Tell me.
Sir, myself, Dr. Tarun Kumar Das from Kolkata.
Yes.
I just want to ask from your side that I want to take the live membership of your association. So, can you guide me regarding this? What are the steps to be followed?
Yes, sir, it is very simple. You please visit our website, amiee.in, and there you'll find the membership menu. You just have to fill a simple form and then you can submit it.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. All the resource persons, all the session coordinators were from the in-house only. They are all our members. Dr. Nabavita ma'am is our member. Rita Rani ma'am is our member. The two speakers today, they are also our own members. So you can also join us, sir, so that we can have your expertise also in our upcoming FDPs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am so impressed by the two FDPs because successive two FDPs I have joined, and I just want to say and pay my congratulations and thanks to the entire organizing committee. So
From which college
organized
are you, sir?
FDP.
I'm from Kolkata.
Uh,
That is why I'm asking. From
oh,
which college?
ma'am, I am belonging to Future Institute of Engineering Management.
Okay.
Electronics and Communication Engineering department is my department, and I am an also associate professor of this. I am a fellow of IT, ma'am, but I have heard about AMIE, but I am so impressed with the organized structure
I'm
of
from Heritage.
your.
Well, of course you heard me when I was introduced. I'm from Heritage Electrical Engineering.
Okay, ma'am. Nice to meet you, sir. Okay. I will surely fulfill all the criteria to be the live member of AMI association. I will be so happy if I get some scope in your platform to share my expertise also. Thank you all.
Definitely, sir. You are most welcome. And all other participants who are not yet our member, please join us so that we can have a bigger community. We can serve the community as well. We can learn from each other. Every session I have attended, every day I learn so much. I have used Mendeley in my research work, but many times some tips that comes from the resource person, it adds to your knowledge as well. So I request everyone to be part of this community. Thank you very much for being a part of this FDP. Okay, thank you very much, Nababita ma'am, for organizing this, taking a step to organize this FDP. Thank you very much.